to Adventures in TV Land. For today's adventure, we're on our way to Tahlequah, Oklahoma, to see the gravesite of Mr. Ed. Hopefully. I say hopefully because Mr. Ed, his grave is in the backyard of a private residence. So we're going to have to get permission before we visit there. So we'll see how things turn out. Mr. Ed ran for 6 seasons between 1961 and 1966 on CBS. It was originally produced and broadcast in syndication and is one of a very handful of TV shows that have been picked up in syndication by a major network and aired in prime time. The show starred, of course, the talking horse, Mr. Ed, portrayed by a horse named Bamboo Harvester, and Alan Young as Wilbur Post, Ed's owner, who inexplicably discovers that Ed can talk, and they begin a friendship and usually get into all sort of hijinks because of Mr. Ed's desires. Wilbur trying to keep things secret about Ed talking, and so on and so forth. Connie Hines portrayed Wilbur's wife, Carol Post, although never advertised during the run of the show or anything like that. Mr. Ed was actually voiced by an actor named Alan Lane. Lane initially had fought for credit, but then he removed his request to be credited in exchange for a higher salary for doing the voice. All right. And here we are, Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And here it is. Grave of Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed. This monument was dedicated to the loving memory of Mr. Ed on Sunday, August 26, 1990. It is a result of a heartfelt fundraising effort by the people of northeastern Oklahoma and Tulsa radio station Z104.5 FM. According to the national media reports, Mr. Ed moved to Oklahoma in the late 1960s after a successful Hollywood career. Mr. Ed continued to entertain and bring joy to many Oklahomans. Finally retiring in this very field, Mr. Ed passed away February 22nd, 1979. May his memory live long. Look, there's... somebody's left a jar of peanut butter there. And a little hay bale. Now, the interesting thing about this grave is that the Mr. Ed from the television show might not actually be buried here. It may actually be a promotional horse that was also named Mr. Ed, used to promote the TV series after its initial run. Alan Young had claimed in his autobiography that the real Mr. Ed had actually died accidentally when his trainer was gone and an assistant saw the horse struggling to get up and gave him a tranquilizer, and it actually killed him. Supposedly, Mr. Ed, Bamboo Harvester, was cremated and his ashes thrown into the Pacific Ocean. However, that story from Alan Young was never substantiated. And so it could also be it's very possible that the horse buried here is Bamboo Harvester, also known as Mr. Ed.
A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course, that is, of course, thus the horse is the famous Mr. Ed.
Hello, Wilbur. Well, this has been another adventure in TV land. If you've liked this video, hit the like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel for further content and ring that bell for email notifications. And if there's someplace that you would like to see me visit, or you have a suggestion about some future video you'd like to see me do, leave a comment in the comment section. And if you've enjoyed this adventure, or any of the adventures in TV land, you can help support this channel by going to either buy me a coffee or Patreon and making a donation or becoming a member at either one of those two places. Thank you for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.
Goodbye, Wilbur.